This is the JAFO Report.
Well, here's the plain English version. After those recent Liberal by-election wins, Prime Minister Mark Carney has a stronger hand to push his Make Canada Sturdier, less dependent, and more friendly agenda, according to the Prime Minister's office and reporting from the BBC, as well as other outlets. That means more focus on housing, defence, internal trade, energy, and trying to cushion Canada from the Trump-era trade mess that still hangs over everything like a damp West Coast spring. From a practical Canadian boomer point of view, this is the government saying, enough with the gum flapping, let's pour some concrete. Carney's been talking about building affordable housing at a pace not seen in generations, creating one Canadian economy by knocking down interprovincial barriers and treating Canada as an energy superpower rather than a country that keeps apologizing to its own pipeline map, according to his February defense industrial announcement and January remarks. He's also pursuing trade diversification, so Canada is not quite so tied to the United States while still trying to keep CUSMA in decent shape. The upside is easy to see. If Carney can actually get the machine moving, Canadians could see faster housing starts, more infrastructure, and better labour mobility, and a defence sector that is less of a museum exhibit and more of an actual plan. More trade with Europe, Asia and the other partners could also make the country a bit less nervous every time Washington sneezes. For a lot of Canadians, that sounds like adult supervision finally showed up in Ottawa. There's also the however, and this one wears a hard hat. Bigger defense spending, faster project approvals, and bigger economic push can mean debt pressure, political fights, and the usual Canadian sport of provinces arguing about who gets credit and who gets stuck with the bill. The energy superpower pitch may also create friction with climate-minded voters and Indigenous communities if the government leans too hard on speed and not enough on consent, consultation, and environmental care. And trade diversification is sensible, but doing business with more countries can bring more complexity, not less. So the problem is simple. Stronger Canada, less bottlenecking, more homes, more self-reliance, and a government that looks like it wants to build things instead of just issue talking points. The risk is equally simple. Too much ambition, too many flashpoints, and a public that gets tired of hearing historic investment while still hunting for an affordable place to live. That, in a nutshell, is the Carney era so far. Sensible, serious, and just enough of a wrestling match to keep the rest of us reaching for the aspirin. I appreciate you taking 5 minutes with the Boomer. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and check out my merch coming soon. Oh, who am I, you ask? Just another friendly observer. Call me JAFO.
The JAFO Report.ca.
The JAFO Report is downloadable from wherever you get your podcasts from. That's the JAFO Report.ca. Life can be overwhelming, and sometimes we all need a moment to recharge. I initially discovered guided meditation back in my 40s, but neglected it until my heart attack in my 60s. Eventually, I started recording my own guided meditations, and now I'd like to share them with the public. Whether you prefer a simple, soothing voice or a rich experience by adding music with ambient sounds, I've got you covered. The meditation sessions start at $4.20 each. The first 3 are free. Visit 420guidedmeditation.ca. That's the number 420guidedmeditation.ca. And start your journey to inner calm. Your path to peace is just a click away.